What's up, guys? Figured I'd start making videos for hunting. It's just another thing to do for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I come to make. I guess you'd call this my debut for all that I'm going to be doing. And if you like the video that I'm about to do, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is called Get Into the Hunt. I'll go over several different things on what you need to do to get ready for the hunt. If you're new to hunting, I can tell you different things you need. So just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hopefully there'll be more videos come. And I'll tell you my favorite guns, what I prefer, and it might be different from what your preference, but hopefully it'll help you out. And actually today I'm bringing you a video on a new call that I bought, and I think that's what I'm going to start out with as my first video, is on a call. So actually I bought this call, and it's been about 2 weeks now. It's called the Primos Buck Roar Call. It was $13, and I said, hey, you know what, might as well buy it, be something to help me out, because since I guess anywhere, it's about time for the rut down here, and it's late October, mid-November when it comes in, really. And just to give you a look at the call, here it is. And actually the string does not come with it. It does come with a wristband, if you can see, that goes through these little holes. And I don't like using the wristband, really, because if I'm using it, and I guess it would sit on you like this, but whenever I'm hunting in like a one-man stand or whatever, or I'm climbing up in the stand, and just to give you a thought of what it'd sound like, I'm scared it's going to hit something. Listen to this. Yeah, I never like making a noise when I get in the stand, but when it hits metal, it's going to be a whole lot more louder than that, and if you're going to be in the woods, it's going to travel faster. So, but some features to this call, of course, the wristband. It does have a little loophole for a string if you put one on there, and I took this one off a different grunt call. This is now my favorite grunt call, just to let you know. But if you can see, there is a compass on there, and that compass really comes in handy. Most people don't use it from the videos I saw, but I figured I'd let y'all know what you could use it for. I thought open-minded about it. So for one thing, it's just a regular compass. So whenever the wind's blowing, if you want to know what direction your stand is facing, do that and find out which way the wind is blowing. And then if you see the wind's supposed to be blowing this direction one day, then you know what stand to go to. And it's just a helpful tool on here, and most people don't like it, but I do. I love this call. It's got a wheeze call on it. I'm not a big fan of the wheeze call, but just to give you an idea what the wheeze call does sound like, here it is. I might start using it more just to see if it brings me in a buck or something. But I really love the grunt call. And that's really what I thought this was when I bought it. But if you actually open it up, and if you can see this tube right here, it just pulls right off. And this also comes off too, so be careful when you pull it. There's a little O-ring on here, and you can slide this up, and there's actually little notches in there. And I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got different things on there for different calls, and I'll go ahead and read them off to you, and I'm going to show you every single one in case you do want to buy it, and you can just go buy it. The first one is EB, which is an estrus bleat. I've used it a couple times. It's different than a doe bleat, definitely. That's a good call to have during the rut. The next one would be a regular doe bleat, which is, it's an okay call. After that, we have a doe grunt. nothing like a deer buck grunt. It's a little bit higher pitched than the buck grunt is. I've never used that one in the woods, but I might start doing it. Then you have YD, which stands for young deer. And then after that, you know, you get into the deeper buck calls, and this is a mature buck. And then after this, we get into the TB, which is territorial buck. It's actually the factory setting it comes on when you buy the call. And if you think this is too, you know, low of a call, it's really not. It's already brought me in a deer the second week I had it, and I love this thing from there on out because, I mean, actually, you know, it brought me a little 4-point. I didn't know it was even a buck at first. I wouldn't have shot it if I knew it was, but I thought it was a big old doe. But, you know, either way, it's still meat in the freezer, and it lets me know that bucks are, in fact, around the stand that I am hunting in. And, so that's just the basics of this call. Again, you know, it don't come with the string, but I like the string because, I mean, most people don't, because I don't notice people hanging them around the neck. But, you know, right here, it's easily accessible without having to hit it on anything when you move your wrist over this way or whatever your hand you have it on. Or, you know, if you're scared to hit something, then just tuck it in your shirt. I mean, something you can't do with the wristband. And again, Primos is like one of my favorite calls. I do have flex tone calls, and I love flex tone too. They're some of my favorite calls. These calls have never let me down. You know, I use their turkey calls and all that, and when turkey season gets here, I will bring in some videos on that and show you how to call properly with it. And you know, if you're interested in more videos on calls, just subscribe to this, you know, to my YouTube page, and I'll show you how the basics of everything. I have a basic grunt call if you want to see that and you don't want to spend the money on a high dollar call like this, or I got a more complicated call. You know, it's probably actually my most complicated, but I have some complicated calls that are difficult to use. And if you're interested, please just, you know, hit subscribe. And I'll go over all the videos I plan on bringing. I'm planning on bringing, my next video will be on, I'll actually try to get it in today if I could. But I'm going to show you everything that you need to have the hunt if you're new to hunting, or if you just maybe got out of it for a while and you need to get back into it. I'll show you how to get your stuff ready, and show you the ins and outs of it. And it's basic. And if you actually want me to, comment on this video below and tell me that you want me to video one of my hunts. I will video one of them for you. It's, you know, it'd be very exciting. Not sure I'll kill a deer that day, but it'll show you how to properly hunt. And technically, I'm not one of those guys that likes to move around while I'm in the woods. I like to stay in a stand and sit there for, you know, a couple hours. Usually I go in at about 6:30 when it's daylight savings time, and come out at about 12. And when after that, I mean, you gotta be ready for the hunt. I'm not really an afternoon hunter, but so yeah, I'll bring a video on how to do different things with the packs, how to get your stuff ready, what to do. So you know, it's gonna be a good channel, I hope. I've just now started doing these, and excuse me, but you know, it'll be a lot of fun as long as you just watch every video. Hopefully they'll connect. And then after this, turkey season comes in. I got a brand new turkey vest. I can show y'all how to use everything. I mean, you got to be creative with all this stuff, and you might not have everything to fit in there. But you know, really, you don't even need to take a bag in the woods. But I like to keep all my calls in it. But that call right there, there's 6 calls in that one, so it ain't like you know, Primos ain't asking for much at that price. So, you know, I really love them. And then after I do my video on getting ready for the hunt, I'll show you my guns and how to zero them in. I can't really show you how to zero one in because my hunting rifle is right where I want it to be. I just got it last year and it's already killed 3 deer right on the spot, and I really don't want to screw it up or nothing, so I'm going to keep it like it is. But I do have a 22 rifle if you want an example. It'll be, you know, but it's still going to be about the same. And so I hope you enjoy these videos. Again, if you want me to video one of my hunts, comment below, and also subscribe to my my YouTube channel, which is Get Into the Hunt. Thanks, guys.